Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished metallurgists, process engineers, plant managers, and mining leaders, it is an honor to speak to the very professionals who turn rock into revenue. The truth is simple: ore is ore in the ground has potential. Value is only unlocked in the processing plant. And in today's mining environment, that value must be engineered, not guessed. This is why PATFIO's mineral process modeling and simulation course is no longer an optional, but it is an essential. What are the realities that we must address? Across Africa and beyond, I am constantly approached by metallurgists who say, number one, I was never properly trained to develop a flow sheet. Number two, I struggle to confidently close a mass balance. Number three, I can operate the plant, but I cannot model it. Number four, I don't know how to justify my recommendations technically. These are not incompetent professionals, they are under equipped professionals. Many graduates leave university with theory, but limited exposure to structured flowsheet development, rigorous mass balancing, and simulation based design. In any industry, there is often no one with the time to mentor them deeply, so they struggle silently. But what is the cost of not knowing? When a metallurgist cannot confidently develop a combination flow sheet, size equipment logically, close and reconcile mass balances, validate plant survey data, quantify circulating loads, and model throughputs versus grind size trade offs, these consequences are serious. They include design flaws, misinterpreted plant data, inefficient grinding circuit, poor recovery optimization, weak capex justification, and lost confidence in technical meeting, and ultimately lost value. Why our mineral process modeling and simulation course in JKSimMet is a game changer. JKSimMet as a software was developed through decades of research by JKTech from the University of Queensland, which provide structured scientific framework to number one, build grinding circuit flowsheets correctly, perform rigorous mass balancing, validate plant survey data, simulate operational changes, as well as predicting performance before implementation. But here is the key: software alone does not solve the problem, training does. So, what do we do at PATFIO Consulting? At PATFIO Consulting, we specifically target young metallurgists who lack structured flowsheet training. We target plant metallurgists who are struggling with mass balancing. We target engineers who are preparing for feasibility studies. We target also operations team considering plant upgrades. We also target African professionals who were never given simulation exposure. Our mineral process modeling and simulation course in JKSimMet is designed to build number one, flowsheet confidence. We teach how to think through circuit logic. These include seg-bomil, cyclone configuration, open versus closed circuit decisions, circulating load implications, equipment interdependencies. Number two is mass balance mastery. Participants learn how to structure plant survey data, close mass balances correctly, reconcile inconsistent data, diagnose sampling errors, as well as interpret metallurgical performance correctly. Number three, 3. Predictive simulation skills. Instead of reacting to problems, metallurgists learn to model throughput scenarios, test grind size targets, optimize ball charge, simulate expansion cases, and quantify energy efficient improvements. We don't not At PATFIO, we don't not just teach patterns, we teach engineering reasoning. Why this matters, especially for Africa? Many African mining operations often face aging plants, limited technical mentorship, budget constraints, high staff turnover, as well as growing production pressure. Yet African metallurgists are talented, capable, and ambitious. What they need is structured, practical, high-level technical empowerment. And that is what PATFIO provides exactly. For mining companies, this is strategic. When your metallurgist cannot confidently close a mass balance, cannot simulate expansion scenarios, cannot quantify optimization opportunities, your company is exposed. A 3 to 5% grinding improvement can translate into millions annually. A poorly justified expansion can cost tens of millions. Mineral process modeling and simulation in JKSimMet training provided by PATFIO is not an expense. It is a risk mitigation, it is a performance insurance, and it is a technical empowerment. For the future metallurgist, the next generation metallurgist must think in systems, must be able to model before implementing, must be able to quantify before recommending, and must be able to simulate before spending. Those who cannot simulate will eventually be replaced by those who can. This is the direction of global mining. In my 10 years experience with PATFIO Consulting, I am constantly approached by metallurgists who feel stuck, who cannot build flow sheets, who cannot perform mass balances using softwares. This has shaped my mission at PATFIO Consulting to ensure no African metallurgist lacks the technical confidence to develop a flow sheet, close a mass balance, defend a design, lead optimization discussions, as well as justifying capital projects. We are not just offering trainings, we are building technical leaders. Ladies and gentlemen, the ore body may be complex, the circuit may be unstable, the budget may be tight, but with the right tools and the right training, performance becomes predictable. Invest in your people, equip them with mineral process modeling and simulation trainings. Train with PATFIO Consulting, because in modern mineral processing, knowledge is not power. Applied simulation is. Thank you. Expect to get into in the course, the prerequisites, and also all the expectations about the course. So this course is the basic course for JKSimMet, which is 100% hands-on and industry focused. This is an online training that is designed for process engineers, plant metallurgists, simulation professionals, and everyone who is interested in simulation technology. We'll be focusing on mastering practical modeling of crushing, screening, grinding, and classification circuits. This course equips you with real-world simulation skills to improve plant performance, troubleshooting bottlenecks, and designing of efficient mineral processing flowsheet. Why this course? You'll be given the opportunity to learn directly from real mining and mineral processing case studies. You'll be given a chance to master JKSimMet using step-by-step guided simulations. You'll be able to acquire skills that immediately translate into plant improvements. You can boost your career prospects in comminution, circuit design, and optimization. Our aim is to develop your confidence in building complete circuits from scratch. This course is specifically designed for process engineers, metallurgists, plant engineers, and it is also suitable for graduate and junior process engineers. Researchers and technical assistants are also encouraged to join this course, as well as mineral processing consultants. So I'm going to go through the modules that are going to be included in this course. So this course is going to be made up of practical and instructor-led tutorials that all the delegates or all the trainees are supposed to follow step by step using their own JKSimMet version. So these are some of the case studies that are embedded in the course. We have got the single sieve modeling, so preliminary data is given to the trainee to configure, and some sets of instructions are also provided. Another case study is on the cyclone modeling in JKSimMet. We also have got ball mill simulation. So our aim is for the trainee to get a feel on all the models or algorithms that are in JKSimMet for crushing, for milling. So we will be able to expose you to the models and how you can apply these models to solve some problems. Then you can also proceed with building some flow sheets whereby we compile the ball mill, the hydrocyclones, as well as the rod mill. So all these models are embedded in the learning management system of PATFIO, which is shown on your screen. So every successfully registered trainee will be given credentials to log into the learning management system and access the course materials at any given time, anywhere, and being able to track the progress. So you can see here, this is 6%, and this is the first lesson on introduction to JKSimMet. You can play these videos and pause them at any given time when you are building your flow sheet. How to move around the software. It groups sheet toolbar, can generate results. You also find materials to download. So our team will also provide you with JKSimMet files that you can download and compare with your exercises. So during the course of the training, you are supposed to replicate these videos so that you compare the results that you get, and you'll be able to discuss with the instructor on the results that you get. And you also have access to download the training materials through the links provided, and you'll also be given a chance to have assignments which can be submitted also within the learning management system. Right. Right. So these are some of the all the exercises that are embedded in this course. These exercises, they are meant to build your confidence in usage of JKSimMet, navigation of the software, and also practical application of the software. Our course is coupled with, I've talked about the learning management system, which you can access at any given time, but also you have opportunity to book some live sessions with our instructors. We call them question and answer sessions, whereby you need clarity. You can always book with the instructors for one-on-one sessions. So one of the advantages of this course is that it is self-paced. It's targeting the people who also have got tight schedules, so you can self-pace the course, and you have got lifetime access to the lessons through the learning management system, and you can download all the worksheets and simulation files, and also some data sheets. PATFIO grants a certificate of completion, which is also accredited. PATFIO is a CPD provider, so you get the certificate which is accredited. So in terms of costing, the basic cost is going for 450, and the level number 2, which is the advanced, is going for 550. The level number 2 is a build up on level number 1, and level 3 is the optional level, which is the coaching or projects focused coaching program. So those who doesn't know JKSimMet, PATFIO is using the latest version 6.31 of JKSimMet here to demonstrate the capabilities of the software and the exercises that you'll be expected to do on your own. So here, this is the JKSimMet screen. This is the crashing example that our trainees are expected to do. We've got the primary circuit, cyclone exercise, screen model, bore mill, a simulation, rod mill and ball mill circuit, Cara model, the mass balance grinding, the SABC circuit with JKSimMet. So these are some of the exercises that we'll be doing with our software for level number 1. Right. Our trainees are also going to be provided with this spreadsheet, which has got all the data for the exercises, so that you can copy and paste as you configure your exercises. So this one is in conjunction with the screen model exercise. This one is for the cyclone nest exercise. This one for the ball mill exercise, and this one is for the rod mill exercise. For this one, for the Cara model. So we want to make it easy for our trainees, so that they will know how to prepare these spreadsheets for their practical usage. So this one is for the seg mill and grinding. This is the survey data, right? And some of the reports that are generated by JKSimMet. So this one will be provided to all level 1 trainees. So this one will be a resource that will be in the learning management system, that our trainees will download and be able to use during the course of the basic level training.